crazy cause he's being in it like
Sports Talk TV right here, talking about the San Francisco 49ers in the upcoming season and how I think they're going to do. Now, the 49ers have been a laughingstock since Jim Harbaugh left, and preferably so. I'm not a huge fan of the 49ers. I don't really care for them. But I'm going to do my season preview. I'm going to give my strengths and weaknesses of this roster, my fantasy outlook, my bold predictions, my win-loss projection, and we will get out of here. So I'll start with the strengths of this roster. And one of the strengths is the running backs. The 49ers running backs, they've grabbed random running backs, random athletes, and made them better, made them decent. I don't know how. But in the offseason, well, first they still have Carlos Hyde. If he can stay healthy, I like Carlos Hyde. I liked him coming out of Ohio State. I thought he was going to be a good running back. If Carlos Hyde can stay healthy, then I believe he'll be a huge piece for them. You signed Kyle Juszczyk. You're going to put him in the fullback position. And I say he's the best fullback in the game, so that's good right there. You guys signed Tim Hightower. I'm not sure he's going to get any playing time. And you signed Capril Bibbs out of the Denver Broncos, who is decent. He's more like a receiving back, but that's nice to have there. I like their running back core. And Raheem Mostert, they signed from the Browns. He'll come for some plays there and there. I like this 49ers running back core. Let's start with their defensive line. And let's start with Eric Armstead. I start with Eric Armstead, who I liked coming out of Oregon and picked him in. You guys picked him in the 2016 NFL draft. This guy had a great rookie season. I like Eric Armstead. I said that if there's any team that needs a defensive lineman to build around in this defensive core, it'll be Eric Armstead. The 49ers did. They drafted Eric Armstead, and they're building good pieces around him. I like Eric Armstead. He'll be a good leader. He's a good player. And what we're going to see with him and who's the defensive coordinator? I don't know my defensive coordinators, but who cares? Second, Quentin Dial. Quentin Dial's not good at all, this guy's been around the NFL and hanging out with Alden Smith and all that. But he plays good in the preseason. He just does it in the regular season, which is really strange. But, whatever. DeForest Buckner, who had a good season last season. I like DeForest Buckner coming out of college. He was also good in high school. DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead, and Solomon Thomas, who I'm going to get in a second. That's a good defensive line trio. Really good players. I like DeForest Buckner. Speaking of Solomon Thomas, who I had you guys picking in the second pick, it was either him or Mitchell Trubisky, but I had Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas is a good piece for you. He's a great prospect. He'll be a great player for you guys. And another strength, in my opinion, is the linebacking. And you guys made some good linebacking core. Now, if Navarro Bowman, same thing as Carlos Hyde, if Navarro Bowman can stay healthy, he'll be great for you guys. I mean, Navarro Bowman is a great middle linebacker, but he just can't stay healthy, that's for sure. You guys signed Elvis Dumerville for the edge rushing. I like that. I like that signing. Reuben Foster, he drafted out of Alabama. This guy's kind of a clown, in my opinion. Like, off the field, I'm talking about, on the field, he's a good player. He'll have a good season. But off the field could really make an impact. This guy's a clown. This guy is not good in interviews. The guy can't talk for anything. I don't like Reuben Foster. I mean, I can't talk for anything, but this guy's worse. Aaron Lynch. The also edge rushing. Man, yeah, your defensive line is going to be good. You're going to get some sacks this season. Aaron Lynch is improving his coverage, of covering running backs and all that, so you like there. I like Aaron Lynch. You signed Malcolm Smith from the Oakland Raiders. He led the team in tackles. He's fast. He's accelerated. and he'll make some good tackles for you guys. So all in all, I like this defensive line linebacking combo. This core, it's great in my opinion. You guys can get some sacks. Your coverage will be good. Some tackles, some run stopping. At least that's good for you guys. So yeah, let's talk about the weakness real quick. And we could obviously go start with the offensive line. This offensive line is bad. This offensive line is really bad. Joshua Garnett's the worst on there. The guy keeps getting suspended, injured, and he's just terrible. Daniel Kilgore can't seem to stay healthy. Joe Staley's the best offensive line you guys have. One of the best in the NFL. I like Joe Staley. And all that. You have Jeremy Zuda out of the Baltimore Ravens. That's nice there. You like for him to make an impact on this offensive line core. And Gary Killingham, like, come on. Like besides Joe Staley and Jeremy Zuda, and if Daniel Kilgore could stay healthy, this offensive line is bad. It's really bad. I mean, like, it's a weakness in this roster. I don't like this offensive line at all. The secondary. Who the hell is in the secondary in the 49ers? The secondary has been terrible over the years. I really don't like the secondary. Like, who the hell are these guys? I don't know who Eric Reed is, and Jimmy Ward is decent, but like Kawan Williams, Akella Weatherspoon, like, who are these guys? Like, why are they in this roster? I mean, like, there's, like, besides Eric Reed and Jimmy Ward, there's a bunch of nobodies. I mean, because Eric Reed and Jimmy Ward, they're both safeties, and they're both great. You know, they both could cover well. They're good tacklers. But, you know, I know you guys lost Antron Pathé, but you guys have no cornerbacks, and this is a bunch of skinny guys. You know, but I have to put this as a weakness. I don't think the secondary isn't good at all. It really isn't. Now let's go to the others that is also between a strength and a weakness. Let's start with the quarterbacks. And yes, you have Brian Hoyer, who I liked coming out of college, which was years ago. I don't even remember that. He played for the Patriots. I like Brian Hoyer. Some people trash him. I don't know why. You know, this is the best quarterback you're having this season. This guy's really good in his footwork. He's accurate with the ball. He takes care of the ball. One thing I would like for him is to scramble more, because that guy could run. Even though he's old and he's very tall and lean, that guy could run. I like Brian Hoyer. CJ Beathard, I don't like this guy. I don't trust this guy for you guys to build your team around. I know he's probably going to have some playing time, but I don't like CJ Beathard. Nick Bolins is alright out of Southern Mississippi. You know, but he wasn't a very good prospect. Like, which round was this guy drafted? 3rd, 5th? This guy's went undrafted. I don't trust Nick Mullins. And he signed Matt Barkley, trash Matt Barkley. Like, this quarterback, you know, you have Brian Hoyer, and that's good. But other than that, it's all like a weakness. It's between there, so I'm not sure. You better hope Brian Hoyer plays the whole season. And the receiving back, now I do understand you signed Peter Garcon, but the guy's getting old, you know, and the guy, I don't see a connection between him and Brian Hoyer or even CJ Beathard. So I'm not sure if he's going to do anything for you guys. Garrett Selleck is good. I like Garrett Selleck. His brother's Brett Selleck. They've worked together, and you like to see that. Marquise Goodwin, he got on the team because of Kaepernick, and Kaepernick's not even on the team anymore. But you know, he's a pretty good slot receiver. He'll get with you, but I doubt he gets any playing time because of this guy, Jeremy Curley. You know, he's a 5th, 6th string, guys. I don't know, like, you can't have this guy as your best receiver, not even your 3rd string. I don't like Jeremy Curley. There's a reason why the Jets got rid of him, the Patriots got rid of him. This guy is a 5th, 6th string. These guys should be playing special teams. I don't know how you have this as your best receiver or your 2nd and 3rd. You can't have that. Screw Jeremy Curley. Vance McDonald, you know, your tight end core of Vance McDonald and Garrett Selleck and Logan Paulson, who you guys signed. That's nice. You know, this tight end core isn't that bad. But I'm talking the receiving core. You guys got Blake Bell as well. And this receiving core, like Peter Garcon, Marquise Goodwin, they don't care. Screw Jeremy Curley, Lewis Murphy. I'm surprised he even plays. And yeah, Aldrick Robertson, the guy coming out of Atlanta, he played. I also forgot you guys had Kyle Shanahan as the head coach now. Aldrick Robertson, Kyle Shanahan, you like to see that there. And while we talk about Kyle Shanahan, he's an offensive coach, so this offense may be good, and this defense of line and linebacking combo might be decent, and it can be good for years to come. But I'm not really trusting this process that the Niners are doing, or this chemistry that the Niners are doing. I don't think there's gonna be a playoff team at all, but we'll get into that. Now let's go to my fantasy outlook. Yeah, fantasy outlook. Brian Hoyer, I'm predicting him to play the whole season, but I know he's gonna play at least 12 to 14 games. And CJ Beathard might have there. So for this scenario, I'm gonna predict Brian Hoyer, CJ Beathard play. Brian Hoyer's gonna have 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and the guy will be running a lot. Like I said, Brian Hoyer is like a patient guy. He finds what's there, he finds what's not. He sits back in the pocket. He's like, okay, it's not there, And you like that. You like a patient quarterback, except for a guy who scrambles around, throws the ball in the air like Colin Kaepernick. But, you like a quarterback like that. Brian Hoyer's your quarterback. Last season, he had 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, for 1,000 passing yards and 98 quarterback over rating. You like that. And that was against the terrible Bears. Imagine what you do. He'll do much better. And he'll don't be surprised if he breaks 2,000 yards. I like Brian Hoyer. Or I'm sorry, 2,000 yards. I like Brian Hoyer. For the running back Carlos Hyde. Now this is I completely forgot. CJ Beathard. CJ Beathard is probably gonna play a couple games. I expect this guy to have 6 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. But, he could get less. He's more like a running quarterback. He might get some rushing yards. But he's got to turn over the ball. He's inconsistent. I like CJ Beathard, but he's your second string. Carlos Hyde. Now, this guy played 13 games last season, which is good. I believe he's going to do the same. And then he's going to get off very quickly. He's going to break 1,000 yards this time. He's going to have 7 or 8 touchdowns. I like Carlos Hyde. Then you have Kyle Juszczyk and Tim Hightower. For this receiving core, this was tough, but Pierre Garcon, even though I don't think he's not gonna do anything for you guys, because he did nothing for you like that Kirk Cousins last season, but him and Kyle Shanahan will work together, and he'll get 1,000 receiving yards, and he might have 3-4 touchdowns. Pierre Garcon, I don't know how that's gonna work with the Niners, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad free agency. I'm not saying it was bad, but it wasn't good. It was decent. You got better. You could have got Terrell Pryor. You could have got Terrell Pryor, or what's that one idiot's name? I forgot his name. But anyway, let's go to this. Let's go to my bold predictions. Now this was tough. This was tough, but my bold prediction is that the 49ers will have a top 10 pick when the season ends. They will. But it's also good because with this top 10 pick, you could get a good draft pick here. I'm not sure who's gonna come out of this draft very good. There's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks. It's gonna be good. I don't know about running backs, but the 49ers will have a top 10 pick when this season ends. Number 2, DeForest Buckner will have 12 plus sacks. DeForest Buckner, he's going to keep improving, and he's got 12 plus sacks. And bold prediction number 3. Whoever the defensive coordinator is, he's going to be fired. They're going to bring in a new defensive coordinator. Part of the reason why I don't have the 49ers doing good, or they're probably not going to do good, is probably going to be the coaching staff. Kyle Shanahan, good. Whoever the hell the offensive coordinator is, good. Is it John something? And the defensive coordinator, he's not good. He's going to get fired. They're going to bring another defensive coordinator. Those are my bold predictions. Now let's get into the schedule. Let's start with your division, the NFC West. And now, I have you guys get swept by the Seahawks and Cardinals. I do. I have you guys get swept by the Seahawks and Cardinals. Maybe you guys could beat the Seahawks at home. but I doubt it. Do you guys even versus Stokes? No, you guys could beat this, but I doubt it. And this is a team that I could think could go to Arizona and pick up a win. You know, last season they almost did, but Arizona would probably be a better team. I don't see you guys winning, even at home. So you guys will probably get swept, but you guys will split with the Rams. Or you guys might even sweep the Rams, but I'm not counting that. So you guys will probably split with the Rams. You guys will go 1-5 in your division, which stinks. It's terrible. You guys versus the AFC South, go at the Colts, at the Texans, host the Titans, host the Jacksonville. Now I could see a 0-4 against the AFC South. I could see it 0-4, but you guys could potentially beat the Jacksonville Jaguars because of that idiot Blake Bortles. But or maybe the Colts if Andrew Luck's not playing. But I just don't see it. I see each team. The AFC South is gonna be a tough division. It's gonna be like top 3 tough division this season, and basically every team in that division is better than you. So if you guys going 0-4, get over it. Get over it. Please don't hate me. In the NFC East, another tough division. Man, you guys have a tough schedule. I'm laughing my butt off. LMF off. NFC East, go at the Washington Redskins, at the Philadelphia Eagles. You host the Cowboys and you host the Giants. Now, you guys almost beat the Cowboys last year. I'll see that. I'll see no wins coming from here. I see you going 0-4. You guys could go to Washington and pick up a win. But even Kirk Cousins, terrible as could beat you guys. So you guys going 0-4. Go ahead, hate me all you want, but it's not changing anything. And you guys win last. Wait, did you guys win? No, you guys went third. Yeah, I think you did. You guys went last season because the Rams finished better than you. Yeah, I remember. So you guys first, the last place in the NFC South, which I believe was the Saints, and the NFC North, which should be the Chicago Bears. Now let's look at the schedule. You guys versus the Bears and the Panthers. Wait, the Panthers finished last in the NFC South last season? I thought the Saints. The Saints finished better than the Panthers? The Panthers finished better. Wow. Okay, I guess you guys host the Panthers. You guys are gonna lose that. It'd probably be even ugly. And you guys gonna lose probably at Chicago. You guys might even win that, but I doubt it. So with all that, you guys going 1-15. I have you guys 1-15. This schedule is way too tough. This is a really tough schedule, and your roster, you have talent, and maybe injuries could be really coming. So yeah, I have you guys going 1-15. This schedule is way too tough. You have talent, but injuries could happen, and I don't think this team isn't good enough. And maybe all my bold predictions will be bad. I don't know. This is a bad team. 49ers are a bad team, but you guys are going the right direction at the same time, like the Cleveland Browns or the Jacksonville Jaguars. But, I have you guys probably being the worst team in the league. Actually, no. I take that back. The Jets could go 0-16. I believe they can. The Jets suck. The Jets suck. But yeah, I have you guys going 1-15. Now, the best case scenario. Best case, now, surprisingly, will be 4-12. Now, if these players could step up and play well, I can see this as a 5-6 win team. But I don't see that. Worst case scenario, 1-15. Don't worry, you guys are not going to go in 0-16. I doubt it. That's the Jets. But you guys are going to go 1-15. Now, you guys could sweep the Rams and probably get a win at Chicago. Now, that could be realistic. But I don't see it. I see you guys going 1-15. Probably getting the second pick. Second pick in the draft yet again. I doubt you'd pick a quarterback. But I can't seem to find a player besides. Like, who do you guys need? You guys need a secondary. Who's good? Who's a good quarterback? I don't know. I might need to do some research on this. But yeah, 49er fans. There's a lot of salty 49er fans. Yeah, you 49er fans. I see you very salty. Saying you'll go 10-6, 8-8, 6-10. Your defense gotta be good. Who that? Niner fans these days, man. And you think Kaepernick is bad? I read Kaepernick had 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and a 90 quarterback rating, saying this guy is bad. Oh my god, freaking Niners fans, wow. So yeah, comment down below what you think this weak ass team is gonna do this upcoming season. Uh, leave a like if you're new. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, this is Sports Talk TV, and I'm out. Peace out, guys. Man, 49er fans cheering for this weak ass team. Man, I feel bad for you guys. I feel bad for you guys. Went from going to the Super Bowl now being top in the league. I should be a fan of those teams now. Bandwagoners. 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 Bandwagoners.